Welcome students. Today we are going to see a very important topic, fraction. Students are not comfortable in this lesson. This topic is very important from the school students to the competitive examination, the students who are appearing for the competitive examination. So we are learning mathematics, that is basic mathematics. So it is the most important lesson, fractions in basic mathematics. So let us discuss this today very clearly. Students, let us see which are the concept we are going to see from the lesson fractions. So what is a fraction? We will see first what is the proper fraction, what is the improper fraction, what is a mixed fraction, and how we are going to do the addition of fractions and how we are going to do the subtraction of fraction. So these concepts we are going to see in this video. So see the first concept, that is fraction. So fraction is written in form of a upon b. It is read as a upon b, where a is called as numerator. A is called as numerator and b is called as denominator. And a upon b together it is called as fraction. Together it is called as fraction. A upon b is a fraction. So the examples are written here. That is 1 upon 2, then 2 upon 3, then 4 upon 5, then 5 upon 2, then negative 7 upon 2, then negative 9 upon 4. These are called as fractions. These are the examples of fractions. So I hope the concept fraction is over here. Okay, then let us see some more part from the fraction, that is these words comes again and again in the example. What is a proper fraction, what is the improper fraction, and what is a mixed fraction. So let us see here the examples of proper fraction is written here. 2 upon 3, 4 upon 5, 7 upon 11, 9 upon 20, 7 upon 13, 13 upon 19, 17 upon 25. These are proper fractions. Students, why we call these are proper fractions? See here, there is one rule in all the fractions, that is numerator and denominator. If you compare, then you will find that the denominator is larger than the numerator. Denominator is larger than numerator. Then such fractions are called as proper fractions. See any example, if you compare 17 and 25, you will see that 25 is a larger number than numerator. So in this case, these are called as proper fractions. So exactly opposite in case of improper fractions. See 5 upon 2, 9 upon 4, 13 upon 6, 9 upon 8, 17 upon 12, 19 upon 17, 29 upon 14. These are the examples of improper fractions. Why it is called as improper fractions? Because if you compare the numerator and denominator, you will see that numerators are larger than denominators. So these are called as improper fractions. So the next part is mixed fractions. So these are the examples of mixed fractions. So how we can read the example of mixed fraction? It can be read as 2 completes 3 upon 4, 4 completes 5 upon 6, 7 completes 3 upon 5, 9 completes 3 upon 2, 1 completes 9 upon 11, 3 completes 4 upon 5. And the same mixed fractions we can convert to improper fractions or proper fractions. So how to multiply these? So it can be converted to improper fractions only, because it's a complete part and incomplete part. So it is called as mixed fraction. So 2 is a complete part, 3 upon 4 is a incomplete part. So if you multiply, if you want to simplify this, how we can simplify? 4 multiplied by 2 is 8, 8 plus 3 is 11, 11 upon 4, and 11 upon 4 will be improper fraction. Same way it is. 6 into 4 is 24, 24 plus 5 is 29, 29 upon 6. So this is in the numerator denominator form. 7 into 5 is 35, 35 plus 3 is 38, 38 upon 5. So in that way a mixed fraction can be converted to improper fraction. Okay, let us continue the addition and subtraction of fractions with examples. So students, let us go to the examples of addition of fractions. See the first example, 2 upon 3. plus 5 upon 3. So what we are going to see here, students, that is denominator we are going to see in case of addition. So if the denominator is same, we are going to add the numerators. So the next step is 2 plus 5 upon 3. No addition of the denominators. Then 2 plus 5 is 7 and denominator as it is, common denominator as it is. So what is the rule, students? When the denominator is same, we will keep the denominator as it is and we are adding the numerators. 2 is a numerator, 5 is a numerator, 2 plus 5 divided by 3 and 2 plus 5 is 7 upon 3. That is the answer. Let us go to the second example. 7 upon 11 plus 9 upon 11. So it's very easy because 11 and 11 the denominators are same. We'll add the numerators. 7 plus 9 upon 11. And what is 7 plus 9? That is 16 upon 11 is the answer. Yes. So let us go to the next example. That is example number 3. 5 upon 4 plus 3 upon 2. This is an example. So what is the difference, students? Here the denominators are not same. Here is 4 and here is 2. So we are not going to add directly 5 plus 3 and 4 plus 2. It is out of rule. Got it? So what is the rule of the addition? Denominator must be same. Denominator must be same. So there are two methods. Either we are doing by cross multiplication method or we are making the denominator same. There are two methods. By two methods we are going to solve this example. So let us use the first method. 5 upon 4 as it is plus 3 upon 2 is here. So 2 is here. Let us multiply by 2 here. Let us multiply by 2 here. Then what do you get here? 5 upon 4 plus 3 to the 6 upon 4. And now we see that denominators are same. 4 and 4 are same. Then we can add the numerators. That is 5 plus 6 upon 4. And 5 plus 6 is 11 upon 4. So in that way we have to travel, students, when the denominators are not same. Yes, students. So the same example we can solve by other method, that is called as cross multiplication method. So very interestingly, numerator into denominator plus numerator into denominator divided by denominator into denominator. That is called as cross multiplication method. So look here, 5 multiplied by 2 plus 3 multiplied by 4 divided by 4 multiplied by 2. This method is called as cross multiplication method. Then simplify this. 5 2s are 10 plus 3 multiplied by 4 is 12 divided by 4 multiplied by 2 is 8. So 12 plus 10, that is 22 upon 8. But it is not simplest form. Okay, so let us obtain the simplest form of 22 upon 8. So both are in the table of 2. So 2 multiplied by 11 is 22 and 2 multiplied by 4 is 8. So the answer is 11 upon 4, which is same like previous example. Yes, let us go, students, for the next example. Example number 4. Say for example 5 upon 3 plus 7 upon 4 is an example. So you will see that 3 and 4, they are not same numbers, so denominators are different. So there are two methods. Either we will make the denominator same or we are doing the cross multiplication. So let us go to cross multiplication. 5 multiplied by 4 plus 7 multiplied by 3 divided by 3 multiplied by 4. Then let us simplify. 5 into 4 is 20 plus 7 into 3 is 21 divided by 3 into 4 is 12. So 20 and 21, what is the addition of these? 41. 41 upon 12, that is the answer. So this is all about addition of fractions. So students, let us start with the examples of subtraction of fractions. So rules of addition and subtractions are same. So let us see with example 5 upon 7 minus 2 upon 7. So what is the rule here? We are going to see the denominators. So 7 and 7, they are called as denominators. So they are same. So if the denominators are same, then we are subtracting the numerators. That is the rule. So 5 minus 2 divided by 7, and 5 minus 2 is 3. 3 upon 7. Let us go to the next example. 10 upon 11 minus 3 upon 11. So what is the answer here? Denominators are same, subtract the numerators. 10 minus 3 upon 11, and 10 minus 3 is 7. So answer is 7 upon 11. So let us go to the next example. Example number 3. 6 upon 2 or 6 upon 4 minus 5 upon 9. This is the example. So what is the difference, students, about first two examples and this example? Again the denominators are not same. Here is 4 and here is 9. So as addition, what we have learned, the same rules are applicable for subtraction. So if the denominators are not same, then either we are making the denominators same or we are doing the cross multiplication. These are two methods only. Don't subtract like this: 6 minus 5, 4 minus 9. This is not a rule of addition or subtraction of fractions. So let us go ahead with cross multiplication. It is 6 multiplied by 9 minus 5 multiplied by 4 divided by 4 multiplied by 9. Then what is 9 into 6? 54 minus 5 into 4, 20 divided by 4 into 9, 36. So 54 minus 20, what is the answer? 34 divided by 36, but which is not in the simplest form. So we have to simplify this. Both the numbers are there in the table of 2. It is called the simplest form or reduced form. So if you divide 34 by 2, we will get 17. If you divide 36 by 2, we get 18. So 17 upon 18 is called as simplest form or reduced form of this fraction. So this is all about subtraction of fractions. So students, what we have learned today, we have learned what is a fraction, what is a proper fraction, what is an improper fraction, what is a mixed fraction, then what are the rules of addition of fractions, what are the rules of subtraction of fractions. So I said already, it is a very important lesson for you, and apply the rules properly. Addition rules are different, subtraction rules are different, multiplication divisions rules are different. Don't mix up with rules. Got it? So this is a very important part today we have discussed. So my name is Sunil Joshi sir. My YouTube channel is there. So my YouTube channel name is Sunil Joshi sir Mathematics. So if you are not subscribed still, then you can subscribe my channel to see more videos on basic mathematics. Thank you, all of you.